Welcome to Daily Astrology for April the 4th, 2022. The Sun is in Aries and the Moon is in Taurus. This means a stable leader. Let's talk about leadership. Leading with the assertive energy of Aries, but the Taurus patience. Because Taurus is ruled by Venus, it's the planet of love. And Aries ruled by Mars, giving that assertion, that assertive quality. So, finding the happy balance between these two things. The Moon in Taurus also can really allow us, and as a great invitation to explore the sensual realms, where you feel more sensitive towards those things. Towards the sound of the birds, to the nice carpet that my feet is touching, to be very calm and grounded. And not only is this going on, but on today, April the 4th, 1928, Maya Angelou was born. She was a poet, a civil rights activist, and she had a memoir that was called I Know Why a Caged Bird Sings. Now, biography.com can tell you so much information about why she was so famous, why she really was an incredible Aries figure. I'll put a link below. And we have the Moon trine Pluto. This is where astrology.com has the answers. So the Moon trine Pluto at 5 p.m. This is all about going deep into the emotional realms. The Moon is our emotions, and Pluto digs below the surface. To not skim on the surface, but to really get to the core of what is going on and to fix it, heal it, and to renew it. And, getting very vulnerable, getting into the the areas that we don't want to talk about, the human type of things that are just very hidden below the surface and that we wouldn't just show off naturally. And how this can be a real strengthening for the inner knowing. And also with this love, with these issues fixed, these can be things in relationship. These can be things in your work life or with yourself. How to uncover what's wrong and to become aware of that, to go there and to evolve. So important. Finding the truth, because the truth is really what matters. It is something very valuable. Mars conjunct Saturn. Mars in Aquarius, the innovator who wants to because Aquarius is a sign of being the individual, but also giving back to your community, where there is a very high logical and there's a rebellious sense with not sort of going with the herd, but really standing up for your rights and ideals and what you believe in. And Mars is, the go-getter planet, rules Aries, and Saturn is about doing the work that needs done, being the taskmaster, accomplishing this task, making sure it's done with a lot of quality, and also meeting certain deadlines. So there's a lot of new innovation, innovative solutions where that Mars energy combined with the Saturn work ethic, we can really, really go out with all that motivation and drive and get jobs done, get tasks done. I know today I had a lot of time, and I utilized that time to get something done. We can also look at things from a brand new angle as well, another vantage point, and sort of, voice it. And, if you were talking amongst a table of people, then you would be saying, this is my contribution, this is what I have to say, and this is, something that we can consider, and, this is how this is going to work, etc., etc. But then on the downside, yes, there's a lot of, solutions going on. But then, Aquarius is also about community and being open minded about other people's viewpoints, other people's perspectives, ideas, and ideals. And so we can become very defensive and very dogmatic as well, where, I'm right, you're wrong. To where my principles are better, smarter than your principles, your ideas. This is why you're wrong, without listening and understanding this other side to it. So it's a sort of sharing and connecting energy as well. So really being strong in going outside of the box and really putting forth the effort and doing so in a unique way, but then also, if, for instance, there is a meeting going on and you're, trying to, like for your work, this is, an idea, and then, voicing the idea and listening to what others have to say and sort of coming together to a consensus, and giving your bit and allowing others to give theirs as well. So that is the daily astrology. Also humility, without the ego sort of pride of, just being okay with not knowing all the answers, and being willing to listen to this, listen to that, because we don't know everything. And other people can give us perspectives, ideas, takes on things that we didn't know before. So, that is the horoscope.